good afternoon. Now then, just going to do a short vlog now for the path that we use to go to the White Rose up behind me. Now I've just walked down to where the play park is, skate park. You can see that there. And walking down the bank inside now to the main A643. I'll switch cameras. Right, you can see a pedestrian crossing ahead of us now. I'm going to go across that. And they'll take the more official route to what we normally do. We normally just go across there and in front of that house onto the football field and into the far corner. The reason I'm doing this today is because the path is going to be closed allegedly from midnight. So I'm going to film the entire route now, the entire path to the White Rose without any breaks. Right, the footpath, as you can see, starts here, more officially. So we'll go down here. This will still be accessible. It will get kids playing football on here as well. Now this is the sign we need to have our attention drawn to, because that shows what's going to be closed. I think, to be quite honest, you'll still be able to go down there and up there. That, I can't see why they need to shut that. But anyway, let's continue now onto the official path, which goes straight ahead. Hiya. As I say, we're normally over there just where the banking is, but with it being today, I thought we'd just do this. Looks like the council's been cutting the grass as well, but they're not very efficient. It goes over this grid here and whatever. There's a sort of stream which flows underneath. There is. Right, so this is like the start now of the path, which again then comes out onto the field up here. Got a nice day for it. By the way, it's the last day of June, 30th of June, and it's from the 1st of July that they're going to close this path. So allegedly for about 6 months, because it's all to do with the new railway station, which is going to be literally in front of us now, just up there. Obviously it's that little bit quicker if I just walk down the drive down there, front that goalpost, and then head off up this way. But for the sake of this video, I thought we'd go the longer way. Train up there. Just not sure what that'll be. Right, so we're now on the path here. So we normally come just straight down there. I cut some bits and bobs of like trees and bits of stuff off here that were actually getting in the way about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because obviously you couldn't get under here like it is. So no breaks in filming. We're going to do the whole lot there and then back this evening, so we can see what the path is like right now before it's closed. So if I'd known they were going to close it in 3 weeks on, I wouldn't have bothered. I did film the whole path back in 2019, but I did it on a time lapse, so it's rather fast and you can't really see a right lot. So the new station now will be actually right up there. This tree I assume may well be pruned, cut back, especially this bit that's right growing at an angle. Oh my word, the fencing's all gone down, all been taken down. Oh crikey. This is where DHL were, but they've moved. Oh, it's changed already. It has. And allegedly there's some kind of roundabout going to go in here, like a bus terminus, in a way. Oh, it's the panels of fencing that they've got there. They're taking all this out. We'll probably reuse it elsewhere. Now you can go under that way, of course. I'll do it on the way back tonight, that, hopefully. So yeah, like a sort of, if you think about a triangular junction sort of thing here, that is where you're going to be able to go underneath from one side to the other. This will be the upside, of course, just up there. The downside, you'll be able to get through there. I'm assuming they'll re-floor it. So, continuing on the what I call the upper section now. As I said, I did cut it back a bit here 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it's not done a right lot because we have had quite a bit of rain and sunshine that's obviously made it grow quite rapidly. I'm assuming that they'll take all this out up here. Ooh, butterfly. And that was. I won't quite say I'm obsessed with this path, but I do like it. And now look how high the railway is compared to the path, because I have climbed a bit. It's only about maybe 25, 30 foot up the railway now on the right. It's double that lower down at least, probably more. It can be wet, of course, on here when it's been rainy. You get a lot of puddles. Hopefully they'll sort that out. Some cherry trees here now, 2 or 3 different cherry trees. And some brambles. They won't be ready for another couple of months yet. Right, we now come to the slightly wider section just here, and you can go left or right here now at the end, and there's another signboard at this end here with the same information on as the other end down yonder. So I saw this one first. I didn't see the one. Obviously we're not doing the regular route now. This left turn goes down towards the bus station and the main road, the ring road, whatever. If you go this way, which we're going to do, you can eventually keep going all the way to Morley. It follows the railway virtually all the way to Morley. There's a right turn over the concrete footbridge, which we've done in the past, but I'm going to go this way now and into the White Rose. Be nice just to sit on that grass there sometime, wouldn't it? Right, well that was the outward journey, outward walk towards the White Rose. We'll do it going back this evening. And that will be it for the best part of 6 months. So see you on the next journey on the way back. Right, we're now heading back towards Cottingley on the path for the very last time before it closes. I'm hoping it hasn't already closed already. It shouldn't have done. So it's tomorrow morning it will be closed, or maybe midnight. Can't imagine them coming out at midnight and coding it off, but sometime in the early part of tomorrow I think it will be stopped. So anyway, let's switch cameras and film the whole route in the opposite direction. So we'll take the slightly shorter route, what we do more often. At the end, we're going back across the football field. A little bit dark in here now because the sun's gone largely. This time of the day in December, it's absolutely pitch black here. You need a torch in December, but whether that'll change, hopefully it will. We'll have some lighting on it. So here we go now for the last time until possibly December. I'll include those videos I did in 2019 after this. I will. The fast ones. So the camera is about sort of chest height on me. It's not quite face height. Just in case you're wondering, I'll try not to trip up this time, so I did film it earlier this week or so back and ended up tripping and going completely arse over tit. I will bring the drone around here one day, a bit later on, so that we can see what progress is like. Shouldn't be that difficult. So another week or two after this, the railway equivalent will be pretty rusty. It will. Right, just for a short bit of a diversion here at what I call the Delta Junction. We'll go left and come back and go left again straight ahead up there. So this is also going to be closed off, this bit under here. There was some kind of weird barrier across, which is all gone now. So I'm hoping they refloor it, dig it out and refloor that. So the path that goes up that way to the farm is there. That's supposedly going to be closed off as well, but I don't see why it should be, because I mean, come down there and it can still go down that way, and off to the left where that little post is, that bit of fence down there, you can actually go to the left. Why is there a little green, can't understand what that little green dot is. Anyway, let's go back now under here. Very useful underpass is this. It is. Because obviously the new station will have full step-free access. It's got to do now by DDA rules and all that. So, down this way now. They've taken out all the fencing and whatever. So you can't expect them to keep the path open whilst they're working. It'd be a bit too dicey, it would. and they've trimmed that tree already. Wasn't like that. They've done that today, this morning, I think. Looks like a digger's been down here as well. Right, this is the lower section, as I call it. And this is where it can be rather wet, especially in the when there's an hour in the month, like it's been raining. I was tempted to tie some padding to that one day, but obviously it's not really necessary now. We'll probably have it out shortly. There's a lot of bracken and bindweed and nettles and all sorts down here. I don't know. This is the darkest bit now on the night. You certainly need a torch for walking down here, especially because in the past some people have been putting big stones in the way for, I don't know, for bedevilment or something. I kept moving them all the way. Now you can see how high the railway is a bit further down here as it comes out to the open, because we've lost a lot of height coming this direction now. Railway's right up there now, so we've lost probably about 30 feet maybe. So the more regular route pathwise actually goes sort of over to the right now, which is where we went down there, where that rabbit is, or was. I'll go this way now. A bit more. There's another rabbit there. Oh my, there's loads of them. There's a pigeon as well there, look. That's a flying rat, a rat with wings, isn't it, pigeon? Here's a rabbit just going into trees. Come on, little bunny. And that's it. So I hope you liked that little video of the path, which I use quite regular to go to the White Rose and further on to Morley as well. Oh dear. So yeah, it's very convenient path from the White Rose to the A643 and Cottingley. It's actually quicker to get off the bus somewhere down here. I'll just switch cameras again. That bus stop down there, it can be quicker to get off there and walk over that path to the White Rose than it can be to stay on the bus sometimes. So that's where we've just come out this time, just there. Okay, so let's get inside now. See you next video. Right, afternoon. It's the 2nd of July now today, and we're on the path, and we actually got onto what I thought we wouldn't be able to get access to just here from the main path up here. So I'm going to go forward now and see how far we can get. I'm hoping I might still be able to get to where the cherry trees are, so I'll switch cameras. This is now the view forward, so let's see how far we can get. I know there's a big gate on it somewhere now, somewhere down here. Not sure how far it is. No, the cherry trees are just here, so we shouldn't have any problem getting some cherries. We shouldn't. I'm sure I saw a big gate across the path a bit further down here when I came back on the train yesterday. They've been taken away already. I don't understand this. Sure, I saw a big gate on it. There's a train up there. Hull to Manchester Piccadilly, I guess. Oh, we've got a lot further down here than I thought we'd get. We're almost at the Delta Junction, as I call it. Aha! Here it is. So this is, we'll go as far as we can get, and then we'll just have to turn around and go back. So you might be able to see what they're doing. I'll bring the drone here at some point and also fly it around and see what's what. So yeah, it's closed now from here. You can see, oh, the path, that tree's gone down there as well now. So yeah, the path is closed from here. Okay, so anyway, let's turn around now and go back. Right, now back where we were. So I'll go down to the left and down through Crapita and that way through Millshaw Industrial Estate. We can this time. See where it's blocked at the other end. Right, I couldn't go through the industrial estate where Crapita is and all that, because there's a huge steel gate that's blocking the way, and it hasn't been open for a year or so. So that's come around the ring road. Anyway, I'll show you where that is on this next left turn. So this is the route I used to use when I first started at SD in the White Rose. And then when we did the buses briefly, I used to be able to go up there to the left very conveniently. Barely took 10 minutes to walk to work. So you'll see there's a big steel gate down there in the distance, just beyond that where that white van is. That steel gate hasn't moved for some time. Really annoying because it's so easy to just cut through. It would. So we'll go back up here now onto the football field and have a look at the other end of the path. Right, so on the official path again now. Heading back towards the White Rose, so we'll see how far you can get at this end. I don't think it's very far at all, because this is where we've seen the steel gate that someone's put across the end of the path. It's just a bit of fencing the other side. We'll keep coming back every couple of months or so, whatever. Hopefully sometime during December it might be finished. We'll have to see. Well, we can get down here a bit. See how far we can get at this end. Oh, this is it. Nowhere. What was a gate? Yeah, this is what I saw from the train from up there somewhere. It was. Yeah. So we'll come back in however long it is and keep up with progress. But as I say, we'll keep coming back every so often for progress checks and see how it goes. Might bring the drone as well. So yeah, 2nd of July now. Let's see what it's like by Christmas. Okay, over and out. Cue music.